We are going to see the lesson Learning the Game. The author name was Sachin Tendulkar. This is an extract from his autobiography, Playing It My Way. Sachin Tendulkar is one of the best cricketers. He is a former captain of Indian cricket team. Sachin Tendulkar has set many world records. He scored more than 30,000 runs in international cricket. He is the recipient of Arjuna Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Padma Shri Award, Padma Vibhushan Award, and Padma and Bharat Ratna Award. What is your aim? In your book, the timeline and action plan is given. In 2022, you will pass higher secondary second year examination. 2022 and 25, you will complete your graduate course. In 2025 and 2027, you will obtain postgraduate degree. In 2027 and 2029, you will join a job. In 2040 onwards, you will get promotion in your job and achieve your goal. Now come to the lesson. From a very early age, I played tennis ball, cricket with my colony friends. This story is narrated by Sachin Tendulkar. He played cricket with tennis ball with his colony friends. I loved watching cricket on television and in our games. I often tried to emulate the mannerism of my favorite players, Sunil Gavaskar and the West Indian legend Viv Richard. Tendulkar's favorite player was Sunil Gavaskar and Viv Richard. He wanted to imitate them. But it wasn't just the batsman that I studied. I also loved bowling. Throughout my career, I have actually bowled a lot in the net. He liked bowling and batting. I was then studying in the New English School, Mumbai. He studied in Mumbai New English School. But my brother Ajit knew that compared to other schools in Mumbai, Sardasram, Vidya Mandir, where Ramakant Achrekar Sir was the cricket coach, gave due importance to the game of cricket. Ajit often compared the school to the Sardasram Vidya Mandir school, where Ramakant Achrekar was a cricket coach. He ran summer camp also. Ajit one day took me to the camp to get trained under Sir. One day Ajit took Tendulkar to Achrekar Sir. Anyone could come for a trial at the camp, but then it was up to Sir to decide who to accept. Many persons come to play in the camp, but Achrekar Sir selected the best player to coach. I was 11 years old then. Tendulkar was 11 years old. Achrekar Sir, as I refers to him, started playing cricket at the age of 11 in 1943, which is the age I was when I went to him for the first time. Tendulkar age was 11 in 1943. I had never batted in the nets before and felt somewhat overawed with so many people around. First time, Tendulkar is going to bat in the net, so he was surprised and excitement. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. When he was asked to bat, he is not relaxed. Excitement. He is in excitement. When I was asked to bat, I was not at all comfortable. With Sar watching me so closely, I failed to make an impact. The first batting, Sachin failed to make effect. He didn't play best. Sar called Ajit aside and informed him that I was perhaps too young to make the camp and suggested that he should bring me back when I was little older. Achrekar sir said to Ajit, Sachin is not played well. My induction into the Mumbai cricket circuit could have ended in failure. Sachin wanted to play in Mumbai cricket team, but his first attempt was failed. But for Ajit's insistence, having seen me play in the colony, Ajit knew I was capable of performing far better than I had done in front of Achregar sir. Ajit knew Tendulkar was a best player. He watched when he played in the colony. He explained that I was nervous and asked Sir to give me one more opportunity. So Ajit asked Achregar sir to give one more chance to Tendulkar. However, he suggested that while doing so, Sir should pretend to go away and then watch from a distance. Also, Ajit said to the Achregar sir, he pretended to go away and watch from distance. Achregar agreed to that. Before long, I was asked to bat again and without sir trained. One more chance was given to Sachin Tendulkar. ISIS scrutinizing me. Achregar examining ISIS. Scrutinizing me examining. Now Sachin Tendulkar think that he was away from examining Achregar sir. Or so I thought. I felt more at ease and soon started to hit the ball well. This time Tendulkar played well. This time sir agreed to let me join the camp. So Achregar sir agreed to Tendulkar join in the camp. I was delighted and I must say it was an opportunity that transformed my life. Sachin was very happy and this chance transformed his life, changed his life. The camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. I would practice between 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. in the morning. There was camp involved a session every morning and evening at Shivaji Park. The training was held at Shivaji Park, evening and morning. The morning session held at 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Then I had come back in the afternoon and practiced till last evening. Also, the evening training is happened. The settle was rigorous, and I would be exhausted by the end of a day. The settle was strict. It would be exhausted by the end of the day. So at the end of the day, he was tired. Traveling to Swaji Park took 40 minutes from my house in Bandra. Sachin house was in Bandra. To reach Swaji Park, it took 40 minutes. I had to catch an every morning bus. Sorry. I had to catch an early morning bus to make it on time. For the first few days, Ajit accompanied me to get me used to the routine. First few days, Ajit come with Sachin Tendulkar. During the bus journey, he would talk to me about the nuances of batting. During the journey, Ajit speak about the techniques used in batting. In fact, the one thing that I have kept with me all my career is a note that Ajit gave me containing some thoughts about batting. Ajit Tendulkar followed the techniques in his batting. It served as a very personal coaching manual. As a child, I had only one set of cricket clothes, and a routine was to wash them as soon as I had returned from the morning session. Sachin had only one set of cricket clothes. While I had my lunch, the clothes would dry out in the sun and I would wear them again in the afternoon. So he watched after each session of playing the washes the dress. The pattern was repeated in the evening so that I could use the same set of clothes the following morning. He dried out the dress and wear in the evening session. The system worked well apart from my pocket. The wet dress dried without his pocket. There was never quite enough time for the pocket to dry out completely. And for the entire duration of the camp, I played with wet pocket. So he played with wet pocket. By the middle of the summer camp, Sar had started taking an active interest in my batting and at the end of the 2 months informed Ajit that I had the potential to be a good cricketer if I practiced all year round. After examining Tendulkar's playing after the 2 months, Achrekar sir informed Ajit that Sachin had a capacity to be a good cricketer if he practiced throughout the year. However, my school, the new English school in Bandra, did not have cricket facilities. And Sir was keen for me to change schools if I wanted to pursue cricket seriously. Sachin's new English school did not have cricket facilities. So Achrekar sir wanted to change Sachin's school. One evening, Sir called my father and put forward his suggestion. One day, Achrekar called Sachin's father and suggested to him to change the school. Ajit was in the room with my father at the time and they both accepted that it was necessary if cricket was to be my priority. Ajit and his father accepted to change Tendulkar's school. My father sat me down and explained that while he did not have any objection to my changing school, I should do so only if I was really serious about playing cricket. My father agreed to change the school if he seriously played the cricket. Sachin assured to play seriously. I assured him I was, and so it was agreed that I should move to Sardasram Vidya Mandir, where Achrekar sir was the cricket coach. Sachin changed to Sardasram Vidya Mandir school, where Achrekar sir was the cricket coach. All my excess energies were getting channeled into cricket. All the energies of Sachin Tendulkar's directed towards cricket, which acted as a kind of safety valve. My father always said that all he wanted me to do was give it my best effort without worrying about the result. Sachin father asked him to play well without worrying about the result. In my first year at Sardasram, I played 55 practice matches during the summer break of 60 days. Within 60 days, Sachin played 55 matches. My summer session used to start at 7:30 a.m. and end at 4:30 p.m. The training held at 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. My evening session would start at 5 p.m. after only a 30 minutes break. After only a 30 minutes break, the evening session started. During the break, Sir would often give me some money to go and have a vada pav. During the break, Achrekar gives some money to Sachin to buy vada pav. The vada pav is the popular Mumbai fast food. Between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., I had 5 more net sessions. In the evening, he played 5 matches. Towards the last 15 minutes, Sir would place a 1 rupee coin on the top of the stump, and if I managed to avoid getting out, the coin was mine. At last, at the end of the day, end of the practice, Achrekar sir placed a 1 rupee coin on the stump. The coin belongs to Sachin if he batting without out. In this session, every bowlers in the camp would come and bowl to me with some 60 to 70 boys fielding. 60 to 70 boys are in the fielding. Every bowler bowled to Sachin. It means I had to hit every ball along the ground to survive those intense 15 minutes. Sachin played well and win the 1 rupee coins. Winning the 1 rupee coin used to give him immense satisfaction. If the winning the 1 rupee coin give happiness to Sachin and taught me how to concentrate even when physically trained. At last of the day, at the end of the training session, he was tired, but it trained him to concentrate even when physically trained. At the end of it all, Sir would tell me to run 2 full circuit of Swaji Park with my pads and clothes. At the end of the training, Acharya sir asked to run full circuit of Shivaji Park to Tendulkar. Occasionally, my father came to take me home, and I would always ask him to treat me to a special food. That was the last part of my training, and I had been completely exhausted by the end of it all. So he get tired. It was a routine I would repeat right through my summer holidays, and it helped me to build a physical and mental stamina. He get tired, but it helped to build up physical and mental strength. Occasionally, my father came to take me home, and I would always ask him to treat me to a special fruit cocktail at the juice center near the club. Sometimes Sachin's father came to take him to home. Sachin asked his father to buy cocktail. Cocktail is a fruit juice. While this regular demand was a little unreasonable, because at the time I did not realize that my parents also had to take care of the needs of my brother and sister. My father would invariably end up giving me what I wanted just to see me happy. Sachin did not realize the difficulties and take care of his brother and sister also. But his father buy the cocktail and give to him to see him happy. On other day, when I made my way home from Swaji Park on my own, I had often fall asleep on the bus if I managed to sit up. Sometime when his way to home, he gets seat in the bus, he fall asleep. Anyone who has been on the Mumbai bus at peak hours will know just how difficult it is to get a seat. But at the peak hours, mostly he didn't get seat. On day when I wasn't so lucky, it was still a challenge just to stand with the kit bags. He was at the peak hours, he was standing in the bus with the kit bag because the bus conductor would inevitably complain about me taking up the space of another passenger. The kit bag take the another passenger place. It could be embarrassing because the conductor were often rude and would sometimes ask me to buy two tickets. Sometimes conductor asked him to take two tickets. He didn't have the money for a second ticket, but Sachin didn't have money to take second ticket. I had to learn to take these remarks in my stride, but he managed the situation. Dirty clothes often added to the embarrassment. After training, he come with dirt clothes. It also make distress. With time, I evolved a way of wrapping the kit bag around me. So he keep the kit bag around me to guide the dirt. Just as the helmet and the pad become a part of me while batting, so the kit bag became the extension of me on the bus. During the batting, he wear helmet and pads. During the journey, he wear the kit bags around him. I had often take the bus or train from Bandra to Church Gate, and it was all a great learning experience. But the bus and train journey give him a experience. Even though I loved cricket, there were still occasional days when playing with my friends at home was such fun that I would conveniently forget I was supposed to go to the net. Sometimes Sachin wanted to play with his friends. He avoided training. If I didn't turn up, Acharya sir would on jump on to his scooter and come to find me. If Sachin avoid the training, Acharya come to call him. Sir would spot me in the melee and virtually take me out. Sir spot him in the crowd and track him. It would came up with excuses, but he would have none of it. Acharya didn't allow excuse. He would get me to change and get off to Swaji Park. He lead him to Swaji Park. On the drive, he would tell me, don't waste your time playing insane games with these kids. He advised him to don't waste his time. Cricket is waiting for you at the net. You play cricket in the net only. Practice hard and see what magic he transpired. Practice hard. One day you made a magic, Acharya said to Tendulkar. We need to have proper career orientation. We choose our career. We choose our direction. Your personality plays an important role in choosing the type of career you want. Choose something you enjoy and really want to do. You will be successful. You choose your career, wanted career. You will be successful. At that time, I hated being tracked off. But I look back. I feel sheepish about my action and can only admire Acharya sir, far-sightedness. When Acharya tracked him, Sachin hated that. But now he feel how foolishly he behaved and also appreciated Acharya sir for-sightedness, far-sightedness. Sir also punished me on one occasion when trying to teach me a very important lesson. Sometimes Acharya sir give punishment if Sachin avoid the training. Once I bunked my daily evening practice to watch an inter-school cricket match, not anticipating that sir would be there. One day, Sachin avoided training and go to watch the inter-school cricket match. But he is not expecting. Acharya sir was there. He was angry. Acharya get angry and said it wasn't for me to come and watch other people play for. If I practice hard enough, one day people from across the world would come and watch me play. Acharya advised him, don't avoid training. One day all the peoples are come to watching his play. Had it not been for sir, I would not be the cricketer I turned out to be. He was a strict disciplinarian and did everything he could for me. I owe myself to him. Without Achrega sir, Tendulkar cannot become a good cricketer because Achrega sir was a strict disciplinarian. I owe myself to him. So Sachin Tendulkar thanked to Achrega sir. Sachin was born on 24th April 1973 in Mumbai. He was a former captain of Indian cricket team. He is the best player. He is a child prodigy. He scored double century in one-day international. He scored more than 30,000 runs in international cricket. He played 664 international cricket matches and scored 34,357 runs. He is also nominated to the Rajya Sabha. He get awards, many awards. In 1994, he get Arjuna Award. In 1997, he got Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. In 1999, he got Padma Shri Award. In 2008, he was awarded Padma Vibhushan Award. In 2013, he was awarded Bharat Ratna Award. You study the meaning in the glossary and find out answer for the question given in the lesson, and find out answer for the paragraph. Find out answer for the question and paragraph and submit as an assignment. The answer should be given to you. Also the answer to be given to you, studied and write and submit your assignment.